Hi, I'm Kyle Henson, founder and CEO of Intelligent Imaging, the creator of Heartbeat, which I'm about to tell you about. Heartbeat is a labor of love of mine that was born out of my prior position as the Director of Enterprise Imaging for a 70 hospital system based out of Dallas, Texas. In my position, I found that I didn't have the tools that I wanted or needed to take care of the patients that walked through our doors the way that I wanted to, or the way that I felt they deserved to be treated. And what I mean by that is oftentimes the first indication that there's a problem in the system is when physicians aren't able to treat patients and they call the help desk. Myself and my team would take that call and then spend the next hour to 2 hours working backwards, talking to the user, and trying to troubleshoot to find where that problem is. It could be any number of things. It could be PACS, the VNA, a router, the network, an individual server, maybe a service or a queue. So armed with that knowledge, I said there has to be a better way. And I went out to the market to see what's out there. When I looked at the market, there are some solutions that are available, but they all look backwards. They look to see, well, how many images were stored yesterday? How many images were stored in the last hour? There was nothing that really proactively right now looks at what's happening in the system and looking at it the way that a doctor does, which means, are they moving images? To be sure, some of the systems out there, your PACS, your VNA, probably has what they would like to tell you is proactive monitoring. What that usually means is it's looking at services that are running on the server. Maybe it's looking at the space on the C drive, or how much the CPU is running at. And I would tell you that checking the health of your PACS by looking at the CPU is kind of like trying to figure out how fast your car is running based on the temperature of the engine. It's information, but it's not the information you want. So Heartbeat is something completely different, and we've built Heartbeat from the very beginning to look at our images moving. And how we do that is we start by storing to PACS and then retrieving from PACS. If we can do that, PACS is running. Then we'll store to the VNA and retrieve from the VNA. If we can do that, we're fairly certain the VNA is running. But then if we store to PACS and retrieve from the VNA, we're actually able to test the integration between two systems, something that no other system does. Now, we can also test individual servers, as you can see here. We can check modalities. But, as management says, if you can't track it, you can't manage it. So there's also a robust trending package that monitors every system outage, every system slowdown, tracks it, trends it, reports it, graphs it, gives you, the manager, all the tools you need to effectively manage your own system. So, and we do that. Why is this important? Well, the typical downtime, according to the American College of Radiology, is about 3.5 hours. According to the Journal of Digital Imaging, any facility will have between 2 and 7 outages in a given year. That's a lot of downtime. Now, of course, there are patient concerns here. We're not providing the patient care that we want to provide. We're losing physician confidence. Surgeries might need to be rescheduled. There's a lot of impacts to downtime. But if we just want to go down to the nuts and bolts of it, from simply looking at the lost revenue, a 200-bed hospital will lose around $300,000 per year in revenue. That's a pretty significant ROI. Now, what do I need from SiiM and from the Innovator Challenge? Well, I'll tell you that building an amazing application is actually not that hard. What is hard, though, is starting a business and, more importantly, marketing products, selling them, and taking them to market. So what I need from SiiM is not only the exposure, and let me say winning the Innovation Challenge would be a huge amount of exposure to help us gain legitimacy in the market, but it also gives me the funds that I need to patent and protect the intellectual property, document the solution, work through use cases, and then really take to market in publishing and providing. So what I really need, notoriety, I need the exposure that an organization like SiiM can help me provide. Now, I'll end with, we created Heartbeat. Yes, we are IT professionals, but most importantly, it's about patient care. So what we like to say at Heartbeat, our mission is saving patients' lives, one server at a time. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in Denver.